Okay.
It's saying that the printer is angry at us. You didn't even ask it to do anything. I'm gonna change now. Let's see. Anybody tell us whether we have sound?
Nails on,
Yeah?
and then
There you go.
you put it against the door.
Let it swing down and out of the way. That's wonderful. Thank you. Now, we're going to turn that thing. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to go up. There you go. Let it swing. Let's
I
see.
would say over a little one.
Over
so they
more.
Can see you.
Over to me a little bit more?
Yeah.
Now, we're going to turn that thing. Are we ready? 1. Like that much?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to go up. Uh-oh.
Well, no, yeah.
Over more? Over to me a little bit more? I don't think so. Well, that much? That's not too bad, I guess. Well, we've proved we can count to 5. Been a rough day. That's it. I don't think so. There's 508 people watching us diddle with this thing. Okay. Well, we've proved we can count to 5. Sound is perfect. Awesome. Camera action. We got the whole 9 yards. Oh, isn't this exciting? That's it. Okay. Now have I got a spoon? You'd think we'd get it organized. It's 5. We're 7 minutes late.
I put extra spoons over there today.
Where?
Under your...
Sound is perfect. Awesome. Oh, you did. Okay. Camera. We got the whole 9 yards. A change of routine since we have old Prego with us here. Now have I got a spoon? You think here. We'd get it organized. You have to have spoon over there because what's her name will come looking for something. They're awfully messy from yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Well, Steve forgot to take these things. This is that Teen Talk magazine that we seem to get. You're a teenager, you didn't have it. We had 2 of them yesterday, let's get one now. Somebody else hopefully took it. All right, dog. I hate to wake you up. Bailey. Magazine that we seem to get. How do you feel about going in? It's been a rough day. How do you feel about getting the basket? Could you do that? Oh, dear me. He's over there. What a good girl. She's going to get there, Bo. The floor is down there somewhere. There we go. What a good girl. I'll open the food ahead of time because I have every great faith that you're going to go get the basket for me. Oh, dear me. There we go. No, you get the basket first. There she goes. Lift her high. There we go. Good girl. Oh, very nice. Very sloppy, but very nice. Come on over this way. Come here. Come. So we don't spit all over the nail. Where'd that come from?
From her bottom.
Bottom? There she goes. Oh my. Well, that's very nice. Very sloppy, but very nice. Where's Opal? She didn't see? Opal?
She was outside with you.
Wouldn't she come back in?
No.
Oh, whoa.
You need to go get her? Elbow! Elbow!
That's it. Go lie down.
She was outside.
You can go lie down now.
The camera people are asking you to turn the sound off on your computer.
Oh. Damn. I can turn it way down. I'm concerned. Now we will stop everything and go find Opal. That's what she's different. She ordinarily would have been right behind me. A whole bunch of, oh, that's a whole bunch of papers I have to do something about. Oh, God. I am concerned about Opal. Why was she not right behind me? Oh, there you go. Good girl. You haven't got Opal in there, do you?
No. She wasn't here earlier.
Huh. Well, it's taking them longer than it should to find her. Find her?
Yeah.
There she is. What? Did you fall asleep down there and you forgot?
She was with Annie and Grace.
Oh, okay.
Can she have a little bit?
She forgot it was time to have a snack. Okay. So we're back under control again.
Bosses, oh, you already had dinner.
Confused me. You don't need that. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, here's Kate.
Uh-oh. I only got two of them.
Whoa. Kind of making a mess now.
All done. Oh, we're all done. What are the ladies? What are the ladies?
Huh.
What are the ladies? The pretty babies. Oh, the pretty ladies.
Okay. Huh. Okay. This fellow has a check that was not cashed. We better find that out. That's the bad thing. That is a very bad thing. We don't like the misplaced checks. It was for chicken breast. It's probably in that center drawer. Can get to be a little scruffy. I will find that out right after mail call. And here we have the great state of Texas is with us again today. Put that over here. I don't know how to put that. Here you go. Texas. Cirrus. Important information, open immediately. Well, okay, we'll put it where it needs it. If they tell you it's important information and it's open immediately, it's probably not. My annuity raffle ticket book is enclosed. That's Consumer Reports Foundation. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't think so. Another ad. Okay, here we go. Here's something look serious. Here's a refund of $547 for the chicken. The chicken that we had at Dog Fest was not good. It just was not good. So I complained to them and they refunded the money. So all of you people who suffered through the chicken dinner have now donated $500 to us. It's a nice company. I've dealt with it for years. Apparently there's a new owner. The new owner doesn't know what half a chicken, they served last year was very good.
It really was.
It was good last year.
It was delicious. I loved it.
And they're trying to make it right. They said that next year they will give us a guy to cook it right here, which I think would be fine. Hand out new business cards and haul in whatever. We have business cards. They're poker chips. Okay, this is Belmont Springs. This is for the water we drink. The drinking water that gets delivered. So that's a bill. It has to go in the far drawer over there. Huh. Okay, well I will diddle with that. Nope, I can't. I don't need any more pens and things like that. There we go. And here we have another $1 for the fun fund, which we can't find. There it is. There it is. It's right there. There it is. And that goes in my pocket. And that is from Tracy. Okay? You got all that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about consumer reports. Let me open it and see what the time is in me. The word foundation is in here too, so it kind of gets my attention sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, no, what is it in the Woody wrap? Somehow I wish I could, but I don't think so. Okay, that's empty. We did that. Uh-oh, more frames. We got more things like that, huh? Farm Family Insurance Company. We just have to file that. Yeah, on the bottom, this is going to be very complicated. Here, now, next to you is a drawer. It has a whole bunch of file things in it. That goes in number 18. Number 18, if there is one so far. I've been lumbering them new. Insurance, INS. I don't know how insurance got to be number 18, but it's been that way for 30 years. So we'll just stuff it in there, and if I ever have to find out anything about it, I'll know it's in number 18. There'll be a small delay while she starts. There's more paperwork. This is this paperless society that they say we have.
That's kind of heavy.
Kind of heavy.
For that little package.
Horse lovers. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, another one of my favorite things in the whole world. Double-ended snaps. Oh,
Who are they? Can I see that package?
package. Here we go.
Thank you.
You never can have enough double-ended snaps. We were running down over there. They melt or something, I guess. I don't know. These are lovely ones too. Brass. Kimberly Powers.
Yep.
There you go. You got that from Kimberly Powers?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. But these are lovely, boy. I'll tell you, they're good ones. They don't rust. These are brass. They don't rust. And we hold the gates shut with them. All the chain link that Bentley can flip up with his nose. He can't if you put one of these in the bottom. So we use an incredible. I tell you what, you can sit here and open them all and string them together over there, and hook them up to that. No, they're on the. See where they are? I've got a collection there, but I've had 100 of them. I'm getting down.
I remember that.
They were. Oh, there you go.
All right. I would say you get 100 probably every 3 months.
You get an awful lot of it. You know, people don't steal them, but boy, they go away. They're at the other end of all the leashes that I make that can't find me. But you know, they do get lost. You drop them in the grass or something, and they're gone. They're a tiny little thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, goody. Oh, I'm gonna put it on the floor. Here you go. And we have some pet tabs. Hey, before I forget, I don't think we've wormed those pups. Oh, not today, but I mean, we gotta do that. I meant to mention it to Megan. Megan, if you're listening, we gotta worm them. Next. All these camera people, would you all please remind me? Oh, they'll kill them. She'll kill me. You really should worm them about 3 or 4 weeks old, and then every once in a while, sort of whenever you remember. It's not something that you really. Oh my word. Oh, okay. Natural urge to chew. Okay. Huh. There we go, we're getting there now. Got it. Nylabone. You're too delicate for something like that, aren't you? She'll stick her nose up at it.
Oh no, she's biting.
Is she chewing it?
She's
Oh, all right. She's looking for a hole in the end of it, because it should have a treat inside. Good, you just chew it. Look, she is chewing it.
Where's the treat?
Oh, good. Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at that.
Oh, save the furniture. Take the place on the sofa. I did not think she would. I didn't think she'd like that, but look at that. She is. Oh, good girl. We have active dogs with their black paper. Whoa. Yeah. Yabo.
show you where. Walk up.
Wow.
Right about there. What's the delay? A few seconds?
Huh.
45 seconds. Okay.
Iona run. Deer run. Wonderful.
A little bit up.
Oh, there's a teal wood at the bottom of this. Good Lord, look at these. My heavens. That's a wonderful thing.
Okay. All right, is this enough time for this?
Yeah, if
Hold
you,
it up a little bit.
there you
did.
go, you
All
got
right,
it.
And
Yeah, you
just
can take
let-
it down now,
No, okay.
because
you
you'll be
can-
there for a while yet, so,
Yep, these are interesting things there.
wow.
These have the zippers on everything, huh?
Huh? Now we're gonna
You can
fill them up with, we fill up the sides with shit pickers and poker chips.
$1.
What?
$1.
Poker chips?
No, you said something else.
No, I don't think so. No, did she?
Yeah.
I think you said poker.
Poker
No,
chips?
no.
No, it was
Never
before.
mind. Yes.
Never mind.
Oh, it was yesterday, I'm sure. Wow, look at these. How about this one? Maybe I should claim that one. I've lost my yellow one.
For Bentley?
Yeah.
Those?
Well, any rate, these are gorgeous. I'm gonna fight over the teal one. Now we can take a bunch of dogs all out at once.
Rainbow
What is this?
colors.
Is that, did it fall off there? Let's put it over there.
She's
What are you chewing
bobbling
on?
her on her paw.
Yeah, she's chewing on her paw.
Let's take a look, sweetie.
Is it itchy?
See what's going on.
She does have strange things on her feet. Okay, here we go. Front and center. Karen Maitland. Oh, that's New Hampshire too? Oh,
Did it say where she was from?
New Hampshire. Oh ho. We have Cookie. We have Cookie in a nice jar. Here we go. Here you go. Okay, did you want to try one of these?
Opal flag.
Yeah? Opal came to life. Oh. Okay. Okay, that passed inspection. I'm amazed that she ate that rhino bone. We'll try that one. Rose doggy. Good job. Chicken liver. Huh. 6 20-ounce pouches. Bill Jack. I used to do Bill Jack. Bill Jack is a good name. You want to take the box away?
Another box.
I can't do nothing. I just can't do nothing. Ready to ship. Bill Jack was.
Where'd you put those boxes?
Right on the other side. Just
Thank
so
you.
that
Wow. Oh, boys. Okay, so we're gonna have to open these. You're right. These are the expensive kind. Let's not get terribly used to this, okay? So this could get very expensive.
Made with real chicken liver, huh? Wow.
That's it, guys. You're done. Do we have any more of these jars we can put this stuff in? Well,
There's one over there.
the top is missing.
I know where it is.
You know where it is?
I saw it.
The blue? Get it. I bought those crackers because of the jar.
I can't reach it though. Where is it? Right down there. See the yellow top?
It's
Oh,
blue.
yeah.
It's yellow.
Yellow? And it's the top to the pretzels?
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking for...
Oh wait. Yeah, I can't reach that.
Yeah. It's a,
How come you can't reach it?
what about? I was gonna say, yeah, that'll work.
Golf balls are all over the place.
Ball.
Oh,
Yeah, I know why I'm not eating that. Got it. Go for it.
now that we had the top off those pretzels, they're all stale. They can go to the chickens.
Determined to get it.
Hold her by the seat of her pants. So she
Yeah,
don't
I
fall.
saw it. She's got it. Where there's a way,
Got
there's
it.
a way.
Got
Okay,
it.
now back up.
Is that the top to that, huh?
Where is this?
Wow. Okay, why don't you dump those in the chicken thing and then bring the bucket here so everybody can see what I'm talking about.
Interesting.
Ah,
Wow.
these are good.
Yeah. Very rich though,
They're in the high rim district.
yeah.
Where's that top though?
Chicken liver, chicken meal, wheat flour, and things like that. We took out everything inside. But that's sold.
Oh, that's good.
Wow. I can't believe we have all these.
Rubber bands on the floor. Rubber bands, does anybody, your dogs like to eat rubber bands?
We're all better. Oh, now we'll see what you did.
Oh.
Try a towel over there.
Aimed better.
We can dry it with a towel. Dog slobber is dog slobber.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not doing too well either. Jeepers
No,
creepers. The whole tribe today is a little...
Dropsies.
And this is all nice in there?
Is it nice and
Should
dry?
I wash it?
No, just wipe
Just
it out
wipe
with
it
a towel.
out?
Got enough dog slobber to keep it straightened out.
Yeah. All right, so this is the special treat
This will be the
jar.
special treat jar.
Ooh, Pete,
You better give him one.
got a strong smell.
Yep.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is chicken livers.
This is chicken, it's
Yep.
pretty much chicken liver.
Yeah. My colleague would do anything for a liver treat. Anything.
Hang on, got it?
Those are strong smelling.
You put it over on the candy table, because it's candy, dog candy. You watch people will eat it. No, we better put I'm gonna put a label in there. Here we go. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead, set it over with the candy.
Wait, you don't want to fill it?
Huh?
Maybe, you don't know
I don't know why I don't want to fill it, but I'm afraid if they tip it over, that's just too much. No, let's say these hide these somewhere.
I know of a spot.
I'm sure you do.
Too hot stuff.
Very nice.
They can go in the overflow room. We have a section of treats in the overflow room.
Watch, we'll get a ton of those now.
Price to go. Oh, what's that? You guys are really beef and cheese flavor. Go with the chicken flavor. There we go.
I know where that might have
Barbara
come
Heights.
from. I remember reading on Facebook, Katie said something on Facebook about send me some treats because I need to teach the dogs
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So maybe that's where
This is what's happening. Okay, you can go that other treat jar over there. By the door.
You want to hold this up and I'll put the
Sure. Are those cookies?
You guys are gonna get spoiled. Quick. What do we got? What are those?
Treats?
I thought they were human cookies, but
Those are dog cookies?
I thought they look like the ones you get from Trader Joe's.
Those are not dog cookies. I don't like that.
They're not dog cookies?
I didn't think they were.
No, it's sugar.
Yeah, they're Oreo.
Really?
These are
They're Oreos,
Okay,
but
so we
vanilla.
can't put 'em in
Oh,
that.
for heaven's sakes, how did that happen?
I don't know. Things like that happen all around here once in a while.
Should
Why
I?
don't- Set it out next to the chicken thing. We'll throw it in the chicken pot. And go on with life.
Okay, I got the-
Mind you, I didn't eat it myself, but it smelled like vanilla,
Yes, yeah.
stuff
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you get another one? Oh, would you like another one too?
What's that? That's a new one?
You
Nice.
get beef and cheese flavor.
Oh, yum. Think that's enough time for this? Okay. Yeah, people.
Okay.
That was a good angle, right? Yeah. Okay. Great. Kind of interesting
one?
looking. No. Wait. Oh, you got one more, it looks like, huh?
Could be.
What's this big one on the bottom?
I don't know. I'm waiting for my assistant here.
I'm just,
Okay. You're gonna throw them in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna stir them up. You're gonna put the top on and stir them all up, right?
There's one. Those are strong smelling too.
I always like it. There you go. Okay. What is that thing?
The dog treat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Looks like a bug.
that's done.
Okay, next box.
I got it. You got it. Okay, good.
Oh, that's light.
Sorry, this is the empty one here.
Huh?
Okay. But she has that chewy.com box too, right?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, here. Oh. Was that fun? Oh, look what we got. More of the same. The same as the other one. Well, we'll put that in as a supply. In with our other Bill Jack stuff. Here. This one. I'm gonna throw it. You ready?
Yeah.
I can't throw it too far. And this
Is it
one.
from?
This one came from somebody else.
Who?
I don't know, I'm still working on it.
Oh.
Barbara Height.
Oh.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, everybody. Okay, and that can go over there. And then we have, did you get who sent us the snaps?
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
Okay.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Just lift it right up here. That's good.
Really?
Yeah.
You're very good. Oh, we did weightlifting in school today.
Did you?
In gym class.
Oh, you must have knocked them out.
They were actually quite surprised at how much I could lift.
I bet they were. Weren't you one of the stronger ones there?
Yeah.
I would think. It happened. And you don't brag about it because women don't brag about how strong they are usually, but, you know, Judy, you can always pick up more than anybody else too. Look at this, we have a thing of cans, and I think we got a thing of dry underneath it. There we go. I don't see who it's from. It doesn't say it's from anybody.
Doesn't.
No. I don't see anybody use it. How about that label?
It's just the address to you.
No, I don't see anybody. Well, whoever.
It says shipping
Anonymous.
Manager, 39 pounds. For heaven's sakes. Nothing.
Nothing. Put all the flap. Oh, you want it to open up so you can flatten it?
Yeah, I think this is a big one. Got it.
Hang on.
Yep. Okay, got it.
Alright, do you want to hold this up?
Okay.
You got any questions over there?
Are you doing something?
Well, I have this toy. Oh, that thing. Oh, okay.
You want that up there?
Sure.
It's not closed.
My backside is so bad.
Boom. There we go. Wonderful. Take the label off. Why should I advertise for them?
All right, that's probably enough time.
Huh?
That's
Yeah.
enough time. There you go.
Do you want to stick it between her desk and Bailey's bed?
You don't want to.
Here's this one too.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Cut that off. Then I can't get off. Okay.
You want that one out?
Huh?
Is that wet?
For some reason?
Could have gotten slobbered.
Slobbered.
Oh. A little slobbers. Normal water sort of stuff.
Yep.
Well, the reason I bought this, this is a gift that you all have given to me when you gave me that certificate to spend at Home Depot.
Oh.
I have had these 3 tool chests for a very long time, and they have given me yeoman service, but yeah, we'll bring it out. It's led a very hard life, and it's developed a leak. So that I'm constantly worried about whether I've left it out in the rain, and of course I always have. And then I start with trying to dry all the tools off before they all rust. You put them down here, the one, the red one, and it really is it's a disaster. It really is it's a bad thing. Because all of them, I just had to take them all out today and dry them all off again. They were all wet and rusty. So I went down to Home Depot. And not only did I buy myself a waterproof toolbox that can stay on my golf cart, but it fits where my passenger's feet would go if I had a passenger, so that I can put a big heavy fluffy on top, and then she can lie on the seat with the front end of her all over this toolbox. So it does two services. And then I got into the tools. And I do like tools. I do like tools. This one, you always have the wrong screwdriver. Always. If you need a Phillips head screwdriver with the X thing in the top, then you have a flat one. And if you have a flat one, you need to, you know, but this one, you've got all the different heads right here in the handle of the thing, and they're in there firmly, plus the fact it's a ratchety thing. You can turn it either by hand, or you can turn it ratchet style. It's very practical. And I saw Milwaukee made this one. And it's got all the different screw heads, and a couple, all the flat ones, and a couple Phillips heads, a narrow one, and then probably a number 2. So I'm absolutely thrilled with this thing. This thing, the one I have, has gotten so old and so chipped, and I have sharpened it so many times that I barely have any head left in the whole thing. So I bought another one of those. These are cheap pliers because I go through a lot of pliers making ropes. And I leave them places and things. And so I bought another pair of those. And that's another rope thing. And as for I started buying these. This is very lovely and shiny, but I think it's probably plastic. It's a 16-foot. It's the kind that you can stop places. Because you really need, I mean, that's called the idiot end. You give that to somebody and say, here, put that over there and hold that there. And that's the idiot end. You know what that is. There you go. Anyway, so that's that thing. And of course, WD-40. But then I got into the good stuff at the bottom. I had a good time. It was like
That's what people are saying. Sounds like Carlene had a good time at Home Depot.
I did. I had a wonderful time. These are pliers that grab a hold of stuff and hang on.
Yep.
You know, you can, and you adjust it with this screw at the bottom, and you buy yourself some WD-40 to keep it all straight. But
Yep. Very practical.
all right, I know. I'll do this up there. I'll do it up there. I'll do it up there. You adjust that so that it grabs and hangs on, and then you can go do something else. See, and then that just stays there.
Nice.
And then,
If you're gluing something, a piece of wood or anything that you need.
well, gluing, I got more than that. People always ask me if I have one of these, and I don't like these. It came with the others, so I bought it anyway. This lower thing invariably gets loose, and you begin to slip. So it's not my favorite tool, but it came as a part of the package, so I took it. But then I got into the funny things. This is a self-adjusting plier. It'll adjust itself up to wherever you need it. If you need a great big wrench, it's a slip front, and by the time you hit it there, it moves itself up. I don't know how long that's going to last. Will be interesting to see. This, I have one of these. My tired one. It was my father's.
Oh, look. Oh, you can keep it.
Take that one off. It's down the bottom. It's red. Don't cut yourself off with the thing in there. Oh, there it is. Is that it?
Oh,
This has done yeoman service. When you're trying to hold something together, or you need to screw something, and if you screw it, the board backs up from what you're screwing, so it doesn't go in. So a lot of times when you're working alone, you clamp things together. And this was my father's, and it certainly still works. It's a little flaky, but
Maybe Grace can make something.
huh?
Maybe Grace can make something of beauty out of that.
Well, there you go.
For posterity.
But this is a smaller variety of it. You can put pressure on them.
Chaos.
And that's good for little things.
Dad
But
has a
then,
couple of those.
when I'm trying to put two 2x4s together, I lost my big clamps somewhere. I don't know where they are. And then I saw this, and I thought, oh, no, doesn't that look like fun? So this is this you got to clamp down on this quick. Want to put your finger in there?
No, I'm good.
No. You can clamp down pretty hard and hold things together that you want to, if you're trying to nail two things. You take two boards, put them together, you drive the nail in, sometimes the two boards get away from each other. But if you clamp it,
Then they'll stay fine.
you're in, you're home free. And you only drive the first nail in straight and the second nail in really crooked, and then that holds it. If
Okay.
you die them all in straight,
Right, you
it
don't
pulls
have-
out.
thanks.
So crooked nailing is really, at any rate, that's about what I bought. I just saw it because my other one is really bad.
What about your orange? What's that orange thing?
Now, orange thing is just a bunch of these are what you lose. I now have one of everything, but there's only a couple in there that I really need to have all the time.
Certainly have a lot of room in that. Are you gonna combine the two?
Oh yeah,
Tools in
but
there?
I've got to clean the others up. I mean, they're such a mess. WD-40,
Scissors. Scissors would be a good thing to have in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Nice
it's
and waterproof.
got a gasket on it. It's waterproof,
That's nice,
so it can stay on my golf cart.
very nice.
And it was only $33. But by the time I got through with all the tools, I was having a good time. You see, now in that bigger thing, I can carry this thing, which comes in here and gets plugged in at night. It's not very powerful, but it's enough for a lot of stuff. If I have a lot to do, then I have to have the one with the electric cord. But this works sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's going to go in there. You want to take this down and I'll show them some of the other crap that's in the bottom of this thing?
Sure.
Can you get
Well,
it?
actually,
Wait.
there were a couple kind of interesting things.
I'm gonna step
Local
over you,
rock.
local.
That's not one of them. This is one of them.
I got it.
That's unique.
This is a magnet.
Oh,
Why on earth would you need a magnet? Well, let me tell you why you need a magnet. Give me one of those things again. Give me,
Well, these?
yeah, give me a brass one and give me one of the shiny ones. And
and a shiny.
some of my monkey fist stuff.
So this is the shiny one
Yeah, see this?
that's brass. Like that.
That picks it up. That is iron. Now, there are a lot of places that sell those colored ones that are actually the cheaper metal. And so you carry a magnet and you can test them,
If it's brass or not.
whether it's
Interesting.
actually brass or not. Now these, then where I use it on a daily basis, if I buy any stuff for the monkey fists, I want to make sure it's brass. So this thing is very, very handy. So that goes in the big, that goes in my black one, quick. This little tiny thing, if I had had this as a child, now that's probably brass. Let's find out here. Whoa, see if that's brass. That's brass. So that's a good ring. It's worth $2, whatever. If it's not brass, it's worth about 25 cents. Any rate, if I had had this simple little thing as a child, I would have had a lot more fun. And it didn't cost more than any of the plastic toys that my parents did buy for me. They thought they were doing the right thing. But this is a pipe cutter, and it cuts a lot of pipe. This is a small one, but this will cut the metal pipe that they use for electrical wires. It's a very light pipe, but you just put it on there, and then you just turn it around and keep tightening this screw. Turn it around, and it doesn't take long before you cut through it. And you'd think that you need great big fancy things to cut pipe or whatever, but this little thing, I could have been building things with funny pliers or something. And this again is a ratchet sort of deal, and go either direction. The trick to remember with these things is that that thing comes in two sizes. This is the big one. Let me do that one. Is that a big one? Yeah. These sockets are big. Put that in there. There's two sizes. There's a smaller one of these, and then a bigger one. And you got to make sure that if you're going to buy the sockets, you have to make sure you've got the right driver.
Are these snap-on tools?
They snap on, yeah.
They're
Different
with a
size,
brand?
different size wrenches. And this is what I use to put the kennels together, the chain link. You need to really kind of put some muscle on those bolts. So that's how that gets used. Here's the smaller one. See, that's the smaller driver. I carry that in case. Anyway, what else is that? Anything else? Oh, there was a thing of dope. Dope. I bet you nobody even knew. There. This is dope. This is dope. Well, it was dope. It's gone away.
What is dope?
Dope. It's a very, very thin tape that you put on.
Okay.
You put on hose clamps or pipes or anything like that you're screwing things together, and it fills that tiny gap that the water shoots up. You know.
Yes.
Apparently, kind of, it's gone away, but it's called dope.
Okay.
And I need another roll of
It's
it,
like
obviously.
full meaning in my generation, but okay.
This everybody should have, except it doesn't say UL listed or whatever. This is not electrical tape. It looks like it, but it is not. So this is kind of dangerous. If you ever grabbed it and think you were insulating some wires, and you had this by mistake, you'd be in trouble. So I've made X's on the inside. I should throw it out. It's just bad.
This one doesn't have an X.
Huh?
That one doesn't have an X.
That one doesn't, no, see, this is good electrical tape. This is not dope. Dope doesn't stick. It's very, very fine tape, and it sticks to itself, and you get all tangled up in it, and it's, you know, it's very strange. But that's what you need when you got a leaky pipe. It's one of the things. The other thing that was in here that just the camera people gave me was a short hammer. It's a short hammer.
I remember.
I live with this thing. That's when you hammered a nail in wrong and have to pull it out and start again. We use that a lot.
Look how tiny this is.
It's not that small.
Really?
No, these are much smaller.
Yeah, those are the eyeglass ones.
And there's eyeglasses there. There's also a Phillips head in here, or there was.
I've always wondered what these were used for.
Okay, this is critical. This is a Allen wrench with all different sizes. It's all rusted now. It's got to be soaked.
Yeah.
But you carry all your Allen wrenches in one, you know.
I remember when my dad gave me my first tool belt that had one of those in it. I was like, what is this? I used to have fun with
So that's what I'm
hammers.
going to do tomorrow is I'm going to clean up all these tools, wipe them off, and start again. Where's the hammer with the short handle? There was one in here.
I remember those though.
It looks just like this.
Is it in the other one?
I think so. I think it's the bottom of this one. Oh, here's another thing. Oh, there is in here. There's a fence mender. Where's the fence mender? This is another tool I live by. This is a fence mender. It's a fence mender. You can cut wires with it. You can hammer with it. You can pull staples back out again when you've made a mistake. You can bend wire. You can grab a hold of stuff and winch some, you know, stuff like that in there or in here. When you're tightening up fence, you pull it against the. There it is. So this is a very strange piece of. This is called a fence tool. Very handy. Very handy.
Do some serious dental work on a horse with that too.
No,
No.
I've got dental tools.
Oh, you do.
I do. It's a short file on the end of a long pole. I've got them somewhere. Here's a short hammer. That's a very nice hammer. I like that.
Oh,
I'm gonna wipe that. The camera people gave me 3 of these.
oh wow.
Use them all the time. This
I
one's all
thought we-
rusty.
So you don't need the leverage with the long
Well,
handle?
you do,
Oh, okay,
but
with
most
this-
people, if you don't do an awful lot of hammering, you can't. Your eye doesn't work that well.
Yeah.
But we're just doing, small stuff around the house. This whole house is wood.
Mm.
So I think nothing of just hammering a nail anywhere I want to hammer a nail and pull it back out again. The entire house is wood. The log that you see in here is the same log that's outside. Not there, that room. Well, yeah, that was an outside wall at one point. Okay, well that's my lesson on
What's this
tools.
for?
What? Oh, this. Well, this just tells you if your wiring is correct. You can plug it into an outlet to see whether
It works or not?
it's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
This was very critical because the man who wired this house drank. So we had 220 circuits over there. This is 30 years ago. We had I burned up the dishwasher and the disposal before I said, wait a minute,
You had
something's
110
wrong here.
or something. Oh dear.
At any rate, that's the tool party.
Okay.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Oh, people call. Oh, they'll send you some questions over here. Okay.
They're not as fascinated as I am with tools.
Oh no, they're having fun watching you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Let me see.
WD-40 is fish oil.
Fish oil. Interesting.
Give me the can of it, I'll read it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I think there is, yeah. I think there is fish oil in it.
How old is Opal?
How
3?
old is she?
3, right?
About that.
This is it's like a slumber party over here. Everybody's sleeping.
Someone said they sent the hammers last Christmas.
What?
What's the lady's name in here today? I know who you're asking.
Who, me?
Oh.
Julie.
Juliet from Juliet P-MA, Massachusetts.
Huh.
Want me to answer it? Or no?
That floor is going to be slick where the WD-40 was.
Yeah.
What's this? What'd she say?
Just the, see where it's sprayed here?
Did I spray there?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little slick, so
Oh.
maybe.
The straw came out of that. Where's the...
I know, the straw's not there. I always have trouble with straws, but I don't.
Is Opal pregnant?
We don't know that yet.
Isn't it like 3 weeks to go?
You have to have, she has to be at least 25 to 30 days, or they're not big enough for him to see or feel.
Because what, the size of walnut?
Well, yeah, he always says that about 25 to 30 days they're about the size of a walnut, and he can palpate them, and you can see them on an ultrasound. The rest of the time you're really just guessing.
Someone said Bentley's yellow harness is hanging behind the door.
Yeah, there is, but that's not the one. That's not. This was bigger than that. I thought that was his too, but it's not.
No, the nice lady with the white hair.
Oh,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Oh, no, not me. I'm a
Not
nice
you,
lady.
the nice lady. Okay, we got that one straight
So
out.
Sarah from Billerica, are you typing it in, or?
Oh,
Oh no, they can hear.
Sarah. Oh,
Oh, for heaven's sakes, I totally forgot about that.
where is the? Oh, there it is. There it is. Hi. Apparently, you can hear.
Put your feet up.
Yep. Well, that was.
What else do we want to know?
Has Bailey ever been in a TV show or a movie?
Yeah. Now you're going to ask me what one, right? Ooh.
I was like, oh, what one then?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'll tell you how I would know if I needed to know. In here are all my old job, not all of them, but some of them, my job history
Oh wow.
with, for animal episodes. Like this, you know, so that this is a job. Somebody called me, they wanted a golden retriever. In here, doesn't say what they wanted the golden to do. And on the back of it, I would have whatever golden I used. Well, here we go, Arnold Company. There's the bill. You know, and that's, I have a couple of shoe boxes in the cellar of these things.
Oh.
And someday I'll go through them maybe, but I can't imagine why. Some of them are pretty funny.
Records of what animals are in? You always talk about that blue book. That blue book.
That's over at the guest house.
I've always tried looking for it.
It's a big thick one. It's a loose leaf notebook with just pictures in it of stuff we've done.
I wanted to find that.
Well, it's
I'll
supposed to
find
be
it
over
one
there.
day. How much does Bentley weigh?
Bentley's probably 110, 115 pounds.
Bentley?
Oh, Bentley. This one.
No.
Bentley, 160.
Yeah. 150.
Yeah, big dog.
When he punch you, it hurts. I have
Bad.
bruises on my leg. That big.
Yeah.
Right there.
My husband wanted to know where I got all these bruises.
You go to the doctors. Are you all right at home? Yeah, I have a dog.
Yeah.
Can the pups have cardboard
What happened?
boxes?
You know what he did before, and it stinks. Gromit, he went to the bathroom,
Oh,
which is fine, but I don't wanna leave it in there, cause it will be.
no,
you
sure.
know, gross.
No, I thought you said he vomited.
Oh, no.
No.
He
Gromit.
makes- He makes a lot of noise though, he's cute. When he turns over, he's, making these little noises, and it's cute.
Oh, good.
No, just so you know.
Should I put it out there on the?
Sure,
video?
go on, keep going.
Alright.
Can the pups have cardboard boxes?
Well, almost.
They're not quite at that stage yet.
No,
Another week or two.
they could probably have the lighter cereal box type stuff or something.
Is it good fiber for them, is that?
No,
Cardboard?
they're
They
just gonna
just
tear it
chew
off.
Just to chew up, yeah.
It is fun, and it makes noise, and they carry it around, and they're so happy with themselves.
We have to talk louder.
Talk louder. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Um,
What else we got? Turn around.
If you were trapped on a desert island and you could only have one tool, what would it be?
The fence mender. The fence mender.
Yeah.
Ah.
Slumber party.
Where did the mic go? Is it in the drawer?
No, the mic is right next to my
Oh, they
monitor
said
here.
it dropped considerably and they can't hear us.
That's dropped?
Yeah.
The volume drop?
Really?
Yeah, they said they can't hear us.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. It doesn't move.
Now you can hear me.
That's really creepy.
Go ahead.
How did the Crumbs' new training procedure go today?
The training today was much better. Katie even came to me and said, I think you're right. Experience comes from bad experience. And you have to take training with an open mind, because sometimes it changes dramatically. You gotta look at what's in front of you and then what you're going to do about it. Because if you start an idea about what you're going to force the dog to do, it's probably not going to work too well. Especially if they're bigger than you are.
Did all the whoopie pies get eaten from Dog Fest?
As far as oh dear. Excuse me. As far as I know, the whoopie pies are gone. Go.
Olive oil is good for cleaning tools also.
I know. Uh-oh.
I know who that is.
Who is it?
You'll see.
I don't like to have people call me nervous.
I said to.
Service dog project.
Will be delayed.
How long ago? Oh, well, that could be. We had Dog Fest here the last weekend, you know. I had 200 people here. I had 200 people here crawling around. But ordinarily what happens is it goes into our inquiry file. She was applying for a dog or asking questions about a dog. That probably may be true. I think we are about the only one that specializes in Great Danes. But as far as epilepsy is concerned, these are not dogs that are trained to deal with an epileptic seizure. These are for walking. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll have to look at the letter and see what it, but you should get a letter back from us suggesting what else you do. There is somebody out in that area that does a lot of work with dogs that react to when a person has a seizure. Yeah, they can't. You cannot practice having a dog anticipate a seizure. You know that. Okay, good. Don't let anybody talk you into that one. Okay? I have epilepsy, I know. Okay? Yep. I know a little bit about it. I've been seizure-free for an awful long time, but I know a little bit about it, yeah. Okay? We'll get your letter processed somewhere along the line, but it may take another week or two. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. See, now he didn't know he wasn't supposed to call because he's someplace else in the world, like Chicago, or I've forgotten where he was. Minnesota or one of those godforsaken places out there in the Midwest. I don't know. Huh?
I like Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah, St. Paul. Yeah.
Garrison Keeler?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you ever have problems mixing the different dog foods you get? My vet always said to add the old dog food with the new, but you get so many different kinds. Do you have problems with the dogs and different dog foods?
Not really. Not really. We try and have one brand that's sort of the stable brand and then mix everything else with it. I don't worship dog food. These dog food companies would have you believe that it's the living end. Well, if you read the labels, it's an awful lot of the same stuff. And then this bit about, oh, don't want to feed a dog corn. Well, when a dog kills a chicken, which has happened around here, especially when I had other kinds, they eat the innards first. And then they eat the dark meat, and then they eat the white meat.
Yeah.
And that told me a whole lot of stuff right there, because the innards are full of corn.
You'll eat the liver first. The liver is the
Well,
richest.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
all that stuff in the middle. So, but I know that there is a guy who makes dog food, I think it's out of fish, or I don't know what it is, in New York State, that swears if you feed his dog food, your Great Dane will not get hip dysplasia. And I have heard him say that. I've seen it printed. It's absurd. And he has a whole bunch of people. He ships the stuff to California. People pay all kinds of money, and it's, you know, it's dog food.
Yeah.
It's dog food. It's not going to help their dysplasia.
Nope.
At any rate. But to some people, dog food is a religion. Oh, I only feed my dog raw chicken necks. Well, good luck. I'm sure they eat them, but, you know.
The dog will go for the food with high fat because that's a survival thing. if you're going to.
My dogs will go for about anything.
Anything,
Come
I
on.
know, I know.
No, I'm not willing to give you your high fat.
No.
Although that's why the dark meat instead of the light meat.
Yes,
Um,
yeah.
but they're still eating the corn before the fat. Yeah, dog food's dog food. We have a spreadsheet made by a camera person with about 20 different kinds of dog food and what the first 10 ingredients are. It's wonderful to look at. It's in our files around here, and every once in a while I pull it out.
Yeah,
But-
take a look.
Dog food is dog food.
No, I once did an experiment with my Cocker Spaniel for a marketing class, and I got 10 different varieties of dog food, and I put a tablespoon of each, right? And then I released her, and the first, I don't know, 6, 7 trials, she just ate everything. But come to about the 8th or 9th trial, she started being particular.
Huh.
And it turned out the ones that she went for were the ones with a high fat content. And that's why I think, yeah, you know, that makes a lot of sense from a survival point of view. You want the high fat stuff when you're a dog. So-
Well, then you get fat and you get too heavy and then your hips fall apart.
Oh, there
You
you
know.
go.
This is a question. It made me laugh when I read it. How do you train dogs not to bark?
It depends on what what they're barking at. There's the old postman bit about the postman comes up to the door, leaves the mail, and goes away. The dog sees it as the guy coming in. I'm barking at him, and I make him turn around and go the other way. So wasn't I good? You know, and so there's an awful lot of that starts this barking business. But the barking, like around here, is all of them communicating with each other about there's somebody on the property, I don't know who it is, or there's a cat in the barn, or, you know, something's happening I don't understand. Is everybody else okay? And then they answer around the whole place, and we all go back to sleep.
Here's one. When they're at the feeder, or not at the feeder, when they're in the kennel and we're feeding different dogs.
You bang at the chain link fence with a bat, with a wiffle bat. And then you stand in front of them. Now, I will stand in front of them and challenge them and say, you just stop it. And if they don't, I will go in with the wiffle bat and keep hitting. I don't hit them, but I hit everything around them. And eventually they quit. And then they respect me.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? I don't know. I went shopping yesterday. I just got, it's like I've been, you know, released. I went to a food shopping place yesterday, and I came home with some food. And this morning I had a breakfast bowl for breakfast, and I did very well. And I think I have some chicken wings and baked potato to have for supper. Next. Am I done yet?
I think you might be done. Every time I say that, one pops up. No, you're done.
I'm done.
What?
Okay. What happened?
When you watch the Academia, oh, that's not a question. It's just in all uppercase, so I thought it was going to be a question.
Okay. So say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm turning it